Well, it looks like you had a great time out there at Summer League.
We had a blast, but it's time to get back to the studio because we've got a game to finish.
Woo, 2K23 right around the corner. While you were out there in Vegas, I was catching up with some of the dev team to share some insights on NBA 2K23. I can't wait to share it with all of you.
Until then, make sure you're following us on social media. We're at NBA2K_2KTV.
We'll see you soon, and enjoy the game.
Bye.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Bustling Philadelphia on I-95, a gorgeous night for basketball. Welcome to the city of brotherly love. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Tobias Harris, since he was 10 years old, has spent the summer training with George the Iceman Gervin in San Antonio. Harris said, having him in my ear has helped my game and made me love the game even more. And Gervin says, I'm his coach as far as putting that ball in the hole. He's a good student, too. Kevin?
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. They're holding tight, still looking for ways to move up.
And Utah right now, they've experimented with a lot of options this season, but at some point you are what you are. And that's a pretty good basketball team moving forward.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Donovan Mitchell. Achua is out there with Harris. Then there's Devontae Graham. And for Philadelphia, they've got Simmons, also Hayward out there, and it's Hall in at center. And the regular season, Clark, approaching its conclusion. Some have suggested pushing back the regular season permanently.
Well, we'll see if it gets traction. You know, the thought is that it's better to compete with baseball as an NBA league than for viewers during the football season.
Here's Springer. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Now, here's Achua.
Dante Hall.
It's his first trip to the line.
This is Achua.
No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So he comes up empty at the line. Here's Springer, covered by Mitchell. Pass to Hall. A pass to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from the line. It's hauled in by Achua. Passes it to Graham. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And that one is off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looked so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Now, here's Maxey. Graham defending, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now here is Harris. 20 points for him last game against the Heat in Miami. Defended by Hayward. Hayward with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Maxey. Down low. Here's Springer. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here is Harris. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Pass to Springer. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Rebound by Mitchell.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
So valuable on the defensive side of the ball. Simmons goes beyond personal, Clark. He can guard 1 through 5 at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, you start with his tremendous athleticism for a guy that's a legitimate 6'11". He takes pride in defending, and he's disruptive as well as disciplined.
Here's Simmons. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Maxey passes to Hayward. Here's Springer. Misses the layup.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Graham kicks to Mitchell. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
Mitchell.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
The pass to Springer. Now, here's Maxey. Throws it up high. It's tipped. The time for the ball. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And how about a look at a few of the hottest players in the NBA right now, the top scoring shooting guards in the past 10 games. Donovan Mitchell is second.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
Now, here's Maxey. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Maxey, no good. Jazz have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Graham, the pass to Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harris has got 6.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, Utah, where they fell to the Jazz.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Now here's Simmons. 9 points last game out to end the run, and the layup is up and in.
Simmons muscling his way right into his shot. He gets the ball inside like that, it's almost a wrap.
Mitchell passes to Graham. Back to Mitchell. This one for 3. The shot comes out, and it's Philadelphia the other way. Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Springer. Going inside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Springer's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
Mitchell passes to Graham. Defended by Hayward. Achua kicks to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's blocked. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Simmons. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. No good from 11 feet. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Graham. Now Harris. He has 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Achua, no good. 76ers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Out left to the wing. Springer drops in the tray. Springer's got 7.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. You know, Hayward, like a lot of NBA players, is a pretty serious gamer in his free time off the court.
And you know what, Kevin? There are some people that think video games help with your hand-eye coordination. I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but I do know there are worse ways to rest up and keep yourself ready for the next real game than what Hayward was doing.
Now here's James. He had 19 points in the win against the Heat in Miami. Pass to Cleveland. Outside, Walker. And the pass to James. Here's O'Neal. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Clark with it. He's picked up by Walker. Here's Hield. A rebound by the Jazz. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Now, here's Walker. 14 points from him the last game against Miami.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
And defensively, no matter the size of the man he's guarding, Walker really puts up a fight.
Some smaller guards pretend to battle. Walker will bang with you, try to front you, pull on your jersey, whatever it takes. He backs down from no one.
And he makes the first.
Hey, and that explosiveness of Walker is sometimes just mesmerizing. A quick-footed guard with a superb shooting stroke to match.
Levin's checked in for the 76ers. That one drops. He ties it up. 76ers have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. And Levins throws it down.
And not just a scorer. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
James dishes to O'Neal. James outside. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Hield outside. Kicks it to Hayes. From deep. O'Neal with the rebound. Utah's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Cleveland the pass to Walker. Here's Cleveland. To the middle. Pass to O'Neal. James outside. for Levens. James, no good.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Reed, he's checked in for Levens. Burks, he's checked in for Utah. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Off the inbound. And Clark with the lay-in. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Jazz working the ball around now. 2 points, that one goes.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Hayes, bounce pass. Healed outside. He feeds it to Reed. And the layup's good off the glass.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Jazz have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Burks against Reed. Burks can't get it to go. Healed outside. Second chance shot. Rebounded by the Jazz. Pass to Achua. Healed against James. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Killian Hayes.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
First one falls for. Both free throws good from James. Here's Heald. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Hayward outside. Here's Osman, guarded by O'Neal. And it's Osman missing. Utah is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. The dunk by Achua.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Hayward. 9 points last game out. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. James lays it up and banks it in. And now a 4-point Jazz lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Jazz. And there's the drive. Banked in off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And that does it for the first quarter. Utah out in front. They lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorers. Case in point, Gordon Hayward among that group, and he does it so well.
I really like the step back move. Being at 6'8", I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back and tall enough to shoot over some guys. So that's one of my moves.
One of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the 76ers, Hield is out there with Hayward. Then there's Hayes, and it's Osman in at the 5 spot. James with it. 4 on the clock. Launches a 3, and the 3 ball is good. James has got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Love kicks to Osman. He's in the post. James covering. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
The 76ers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
The free throw drops by Hayward.
Well, you know, it's really been hard to see all the injury issues that Hayward's had to deal with over the last few years. But still, when he's healthy, I think he's one of the most dangerous players in the league at both ends.
Hall's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Hayes. Hayward hits them both. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Graham finds Harris. Nice ball movement by Utah. Simmons with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
They get it back, and Hayward gets it to go.
It's a nice job anticipating that time by Hayward. Excellent position for that second chance hoop.
Back to Graham. Hayward grabs the board. Hayward's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Hall. Love looking around. The pass to Hall. Clock is at 3. Jacks up a 3. Love, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now, here's Burks. D right on him. He's guarded by Love. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Jazz making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Here's Springer. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. And here's Love. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. A miss that time would have put him up. Jazz have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Shots good by Mitchell.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Now here's Simmons. Kicks it to Love. Shot clock at 6. And it's Simmons penetrating. Lays it up off the glass. Simmons got his second bucket of the night.
Remarkable athleticism of Simmons right there. Driving to the cup. When he's doing that, you need to get out of his way.
On the wing, Mitchell. Passes to Graham. And here is Harris.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
Kemba Walker is checked in for the Jazz. Philadelphia on D, trailing by 2. The 3, and again it's the Jazz from deep.
You know, over the last couple of years, Walker has increased his three-point percentage. That sweet shooting stroke is now a lot more consistent.
Pass to Hall. Pass to Springer. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Clark, he's checked in for the 76ers. To the wing on the left. Here's Maxey. Rebound, Utah.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Walker dishes to Mitchell. Guarded by Simmons. Here's Harris. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Boy, that's a nice touch from Harris right there, showing you exactly how under control he is close to the basket.
And you watch Harris, he's been playing with a high level of confidence.
Well, Greg, he puts the work in during the offseason. It's obvious. That's why his game looks like it comes easier to him now, because he's refined it through his work in the offseason. And in a lot of ways, he's bearing the fruit of that labor, and it's fun to see.
The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Springer, and it goes down 2 points. Springer's got 11.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
There's Walker with the 3, and the Jazz another 3.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Clark outside. Now the pass to Springer. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Up top, Walker. 8 points for him. And Utah again with the bucket.
Now, Walker isn't afraid of getting into the paint and going for it. I mean, he's fairly clever for a little guy down there.
Over to the left wing. Hall passes to Springer. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Achua, he's checked in for Harris. Here's Hall. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good by Clark.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Utah leading by 5. The feed to Mitchell. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And that's now 9 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Nice pass from the point guard, Graham, there. Loves getting the ball over to his open teammates.
Springer the pass to Clark. The tray. Rebound, Utah. Achua's got 5 rebounds tonight. Guarded by Simmons. Dishes to Mitchell. The kick out to Walker. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Achua. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. And now it's a 9-point Jazz lead. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. It's to Maxey. Over Gray. And that one's good. Maxey. Utah's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Springer the pass to Maxey. On the 3 off target.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Achua kicks to Walker. There's the dish to Mitchell. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The 76ers trail by 9. Hall passes to Springer. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Clark. The dunk by Achua.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And G8 is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
The Jazz making a switch here. 1:52 left here in the second. Hayes the pass to Hayward. Here's Osman. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The 76ers trail by 11. He kicks it to Hayes. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Cleveland. And it's Osman with the rebound. Philadelphia shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. And he uses the glass on the layup. Osman's got it back down to single digits for the 76ers. O'Neal passes to Burks. No good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Hayward with the ball. And Burks picks him up defensively.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. O'Neal kicks to Burks. He dishes it to Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Achua. Over Hayward. The rebound by Hield.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
No good on the last second attempt there. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Joined by Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, your team is competing at a very high level. What do you think that's happening?
Well, we're trying to defend, and we've been a little bit fortunate too. They missed some shots, but more than anything, we just want to try to guard and make it hard on them.
Got to make them feel you. Thanks, Quinn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first, and trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. They ended the second with a solid 9-point lead, a nice show of force by them. Shaq, how'd you think the Jazz were playing?
They've really established themselves on the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in. Now we just gotta, bring the same energy to the second half.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Philadelphia?
They couldn't get anything from beyond the arc. Obviously, plenty of bad shots. And they couldn't even hit wide open ones. They need to regroup, I'm telling you, regroup with some kind of rhythm and get on pace.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Utah leading by 9. Taking a look at the Jazz. Achua is out there with Harris. Then there's Devontae Graham. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Back to Graham. To the inside. Achua. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Dangerous in the pick and roll. Graham making the smart decision right there and dishing the ball off.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
One shot.
That one misses for Achua. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. 11-point game for 3. Hayward. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Achua, the pass to Graham. Now Harris. Over Maxey. And Simmons with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Hayward on the wing, covered by Achua. Hayward can hit.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
Springer, good. Springer's got 14 points for the game.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Graham dishes to Harris. From 12 feet out, they get it back. Achua, the layup off target. The 76ers trail by 10 inside. Out to Hayward. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Maxey. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Here's Hall. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Hall's got his second basket of the game. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Simmons left side. And they double up Simmons. Pulls up. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Springer's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And the Jazz call time here.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
The 76ers making a switch here. Love's checked in, and Utah with a change here too. James is checked in. Here's Harris. 8 points for him. Up top, Graham. He's guarded by Love. Here's Springer. Finished off the break. And now just a 4-point Jazz lead.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
The drive by Mitchell. Rebounded by Hall. The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. There's the pass to Springer. Pass to Hall. Clock at 6. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell's got 6 rebounds in the game. James finds Graham. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Hall's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Hayward. Rebounded by the Jazz. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Harris.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
Love the pass to Simmons. Now Love. No points in the game yet for him.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
James against Hayward. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Hayward. Here's Springer. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Hall.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Graham kicks to Mitchell. Into the lane. That one goes in. Mitchell's got 13 points.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hayward. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Utah also making a switch. Cleveland's checked in. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Utah's on defense. They lead by 4. Here's Hield. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Harris finds Mitchell. Now here's James. A floater. It's deflected. To the paint. Here's Hield. That ball's great assist by Love.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Left side, Harris. Knocked away. And now Philadelphia on the break. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Springer's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Kicks to Harris. Simmons with the defensive effort. The 76ers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And Simmons slams it in.
I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack.
And the Jazz call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Pass to Springer. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Alec Burks checked in for Utah. Simmons inside. Harris is there. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia. O'Neal passes to Harris. Can they get it? He lays it in. Harris has got 12 in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Springer. Unable to get that one. And it's Utah the other way.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for the 76ers. He's with it. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Simmons, offensive rebound, and he dunks it down.
It's good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is, patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Burks kicks to Cleveland. 5 to shoot. There's Walker with the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Simmons.
Yeah! Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Here's Burks. Rebound by the 76ers. To the middle. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Hayes. And now an 8-point 76ers lead. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Walker the pass to O'Neal. Back to Walker. And there's the pass to Cleveland. This is to O'Neal. He kicks to Walker. Fires the 3. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got his 6th rebound on the night. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Feeds it to Burks. And the shot is good.
Alec Burks.
Burks has got 6.
And, you know, that's exactly what you want from your point guard. Get the ball to the open guy on time and on target.
Right side, Simmons.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively, for this team. There's no doubt about that. Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
And the Jazz call time here.
Yeah, and his shot selection, iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots this game. He'll be lucky if he just gets a talking to here instead of a ticket to the bench.
And the 76ers making a change here. Maxey's checked in. Utah also making some changes. Nancy's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And James subbed in for Burks. James finds Walker. Nance, right side. Passes it to Cleveland. That's a two-pointer from Walker. The shot off that time, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the 76ers making a change here. Hayward's checked in. Achua, he's checked in for the Jazz.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range.
Walker.
And now just a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
Yeah, he's got the kind of confidence where he feels like nobody can stop him. That's why Walker is so aggressive on offense, especially when he's rolling like this.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 76ers lead by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Hayward. He's out there with Maxey. And it's Clark in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And here's Hayward. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And stolen by Hayward. Pass to Maxey. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use. Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Jazz trail by 7. Here's Cleveland. Now, here's Achua. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
That one misses for Achua. The 76ers leading by 5. Hayes dishes to Hield. Hayward kicks to Hield. Stolen by Mitchell. To the inside. Achua. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Hayward's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Osman. There's the dish to Hayes. Mitchell against Hayward. Osman, the pass to Hayes. Clark for 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's Utah the other way. Mitchell outside. Here's the 3. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 3 assists in the game. Hayward outside. The pass to Osman. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. On the wing, Hield. Out to Hayward. Passes to Hayes. Over Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Killian Hayes.
And the first one at the line is good. Love checked in for Clark. Harris is checked in for the Jazz. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Achua. Here's Graham, and Graham throws it down hard.
Come on now, you think a little contact is going to stop Graham? Come on, this guy, he's too determined and too crafty.
Bounce pass from Love. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Graham. Rebound by the 76ers. Love up top. Graham defending. Love the pass to Osman. And Hayes kicks to Hield. Love outside. Pass to Hayward. Over Harris. Hayward can't hit.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Hayes finds Hayward. Can't hit from in close.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Jazz on D. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Tobias Harris. Ben Simmons.
That's good from Simmons.
Well, you look at all the ways Ben Simmons can affect the basketball game. His package is really unique. He's almost 7 feet tall. He's one of the best defenders in the league, can guard every position, and he's an incredible playmaker, too. Well, I tell you, this team is lucky to have him.
Achiuwa, the pass to Harris. Over Hield, and the shot is long. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They've led by as much as 10.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Graham. He's tightly guarded. James outside. On the clock. Over Love. Tries to keep it alive. And the Jazz can't hang on to the ball. Gordon Hayward's checked in for the 76ers. The 76ers leading by 7. Al Simmons and the pass to Hall. Kicks to Hayward. 6 to shoot. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's James. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Passes it to Simmons. Back to Love. Down low. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Love. Simmons got 23.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Now here's Graham. He's guarded closer. 76ers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Simmons passes to Springer. Here's Hall. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Graham kicks to Mitchell. Driving the lane. Oh, that's blocked. Inside. Here's Love. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Love's got the lead up to 11 now for Philadelphia.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Achiuwa. The 76ers making a switch here. Maxi's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The 76ers leading by 10. At the elbow, it's Simmons. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. They grab their own miss. Hall, no good. Utah has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. The 76ers have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Hayward looking over the floor. Here's Hall. Covered by Mitchell. Hall, that's good. Hall's got 12 points in just the second half. Graham with the ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Devontae Graham, a player whose #1 priority is scoring, but Clark, he can create, as we've seen, for others as well.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I think he's worked on that part of his game really hard. He's got great vision, sees the whole court, really good ball handling ability as well. And he makes a lot of plays with low turnovers.
And that one falls for Graham.
And, in my opinion, Graham needs to focus on being more consistent. Raising those shooting percentages, I think, goes a long way to his development.
He's off on the second. The 76ers leading by 11. Pass to Simmons to the left side wing. Hall passes to Springer. And he jams it with authority.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff too. My goodness.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Pass to Springer. Over Mitchell. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Jazz trail by 11. Graham surveying the floor. He kicks it to Mitchell. There's the triple. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And the Jazz making a change here. James is checked in. Achua finds Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers leading by 11. Here's Springer. The pass to Hall. And stolen by James. In transition, here come the Jazz. Trying to find Achua and gets it to him. The lead now cut to single digits. Achua's got 5 points in the quarter. And the 76ers call time here. They're in front by 9. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Devontae Graham.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last time out, I heard the 76ers coach talk to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Philadelphia shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Here's Springer, covered by Mitchell. Passes it to Maxey. Here's Springer. That one wide left. On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Simmons. And the basket by Harris. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hall. And the call will be against Harris. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Nance against Love. Clock at 6. Here's Levens, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 9. A to Payne. There's the three. That one, no good. So Philadelphia wins it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, very nice win for you guys tonight.
You know, just proud of the way we fought. I thought we shared the basketball pretty well tonight. Played pretty solid defense as well. Got the win. So.
Great effort tonight, Gordon. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.